Hello, classmates. Today I will be discussing Chapter 14 of the class Required Text, which covers ebooks. An ebook is a digitized version of a book meant to be read on a computer, e-reader, tablet, or smartphone. The goal of the ebook is to provide an on-screen interface rather than on paper. The ebook adds animation, video, hypertext, and social networking into the reading process. The ebook is entirely dependent on the user having technology to access the publication. The first digital book was created in 1971 by Michael Hart, earning him the nickname the father of the ebook. The spread of ebooks would be limited until a large-scale diffusion of computers, the internet, and online retailing created the right environment. 20 years later, the e-reader was created. The e-reader is the most important hardware for the original diffusion of ebooks. The e-reader, when it was first created, was a lightweight handheld device designed specifically for reading ebooks and other digital text such as newspapers and magazines. E-readers had a few advantages over physical copies of books. The library of an e-reader can hold libraries of thousands of books and only weigh a pound up to a half a pound. E-readers also offer the ability to download new content at any time of day and anywhere one can connect to the computer or internet. The first e-reader was introduced in 1990s by Sony. It was called the Data Discman. The Data Discman was like a portable gaming system. It used compact discs as a method of storing data, which allowed for reading books without a bulky hard drive. It accessed information from miniature CDs and displayed the information on the screen. From the creation of the first e-reader, it would take about 17 years before one was introduced to the public market that became popular, which was also created by Sony, and it was called the Sony Reader. The Sony Reader was the first e-reader to offer the e-ink display. E-ink is one of the biggest technological advances in e-readers. E-ink is an electronic ink that was created by the E-Ink Corporation. The corporation combined chemistry, physics, and electronics to create an electronic ink, which when used in an e-reader or tablet, it is so paper-like that it can fool the reader's eyes. Although Sony offered this first, it wasn't until Amazon entered the scene the following year that the e-reader took off. In 2007, Amazon released the Kindle Reader just in time for the holidays. Amazon made history for creating the most successful e-reader. Since Amazon had begun as a bookstore and remains primarily invested in book sales, it led to the success of the Kindle. Amazon customers have been primed for the ebooks by purchasing books online and reading on-screen text for years. The Kindle came with a special format which differed from the format that came with the Nook, an e-reader that was created by Barnes & Noble in 2009. This set the stage for competition in the marketplace for e-readers. In 2010, Apple changed the game with the release of its iPad. The iPad, which was very much like a portable computer, allows the reader to access both Kindle and Nook formats, but it also allowed readers to download proprietary ebooks that were exclusive to Apple's iBookstore. The iPad had a huge advantage of previous e-reader in the marketplace because it introduced a piece of technology that had the same benefits of the e-reader, but it came with more functionality. The only thing the product lacked was the e-ink display. Reading on the iPad can be easily compared to reading on a computer screen. To keep up with the iPad, the new Nook tablet and Kindle Fire that were released in 2011 offered consumers with larger screens, emails, and web browsing. Although e-readers are partially responsible for the rise of ebooks, e-reader sales have plummeted even as ebook sales have grown. The e-reader struggled to stay relevant but little to no evolution is giving users no reason to upgrade the product. Smartphones have become a major part of e-reading. Larger screens, more storage, and longer battery lives on the iPhone and Android leads to the success of e-reading on Apple and Android products. Since 2014, 54% of ebook buyers had used smartphones to read ebooks. The number is drastically and constantly increasing. With this newfound competition, the Nook has discontinued in the UK recently, and it seems that Barnes and Nobles will end the production of the Nook soon. Amazon focuses on the sale of its tablet, the Kindle Fire. With the increased use of tablets and smartphones as reading devices that connect phones to their reading libraries have become more important than the dedicated e-reader. Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, and other devices manufacturers have created free apps for major smartphone operating systems that allow you to use your phone as an e-reader. The war of the e-reader seems to be over, with the winner being smartphones and tablets, since the product is multifunctioning and convenient. The most recent development in the e-reader is subscription services, which started up around 2015. Subscription services offer the option to pay a monthly fee for unlimited reading. The most popular subscription service was Scribe, found themselves stumbling on issues of subscribers reading too many books with certain genres. Therefore, they had to enforce a limit. This is because Scribe and the other two ebook subscriptions, Oyster and Entitled, paid publishers full retail price for each download, a model that seemed unsustainable, which caused Oyster and Entitled to shut down. The current status of ebooks: 74% of ebooks sold in 2015 were purchased from Amazon. Although the books were purchased via Amazon, 54% of ebooks were read on smartphone. So with that being said, I'll conclude my presentation with the question, do you guys believe that in the future that e-readers would be completely obsolete, being that the Apple products and Android products are now allowing you to download Nook and Kindle apps? Will they wipe out the use of e-readers completely?